Okay, guys, what's up? My name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 7 years. And Philip, do you mind just giving an introduction who you are? Give your story, man. You have a
Well,
good story.
really? My so I've been doing drop shipping for about a year and a half now. Um, I wasn't doing eBay drop shipping first. I was doing Shopify. Um, yeah, I just didn't make any sales for I didn't make any sales for 9 months. And until then, I actually finally after those 9 months of consistency making no sales, I made my first sale. And I had like a few sales and like sorry,
No, it's all
sorry.
good, dude. It's
My bad,
all
man.
good. Just share your
But
story,
yeah,
man.
but yeah, so yeah, I just been didn't make any sales for Shopify, so I found something new and I found eBay. I How I found eBay was on Instagram and I reach out to this influencer. He's he's been, I don't know, he's just making heaps of money on just doing eBay dropshipping. So I was like, okay, why not reach out to him? And then I talked to him and stuff. He showed me his progress and he influenced me to do eBay dropshipping. So I was like, oh yeah, why not do it? Even though like it's different workplace, but still it's like dropshipping. Um, yeah, so I can't believe I made that much sales in a short amount of times than I was doing Shopify. So yeah, that's my story, man. About my
So wait, hold on a second. So you got onto with the influencer, and then you started with eBay dropshipping, and then what happened?
I well, the thing is I did sorry, what was that again? Sorry.
So just to get it straight, I gotta commend you. I think I told you this before, yeah. But
Yeah.
for sticking out with Shopify for 9 months without seeing a sale, right? That is the definition of madness to keep repeating something that's not working. But it takes a little bit of delusion, in my opinion, to be successful entrepreneur. Because in the end of the day, we're all dreamers here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Everything we're trying to achieve is unfathomable for the vast majority. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So it does take that level of commitment, right? And the funny thing
yeah.
is, like, those 9 months that you spent probably were
Mm,
not in vain. You probably learned a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you have a VA now, yeah?
yeah.
Did you get a VA during your time? Like, when did you get it? When you were drop shipping on eBay or when you did your Shopify?
I was doing eBay. My mentor, he was like, go to Upwork and find a freelancer there. Find someone that been doing eBay uh for like a few years, and he turned out he's doing eBay for like 6 years, and I learned a lot from him. But you told me that how old is he? And I was like, he already has kids already. So he's the range of 30 to 40 years old. And you told me that find someone that is around your age. So I'm 21 and he's like around 30. So, and the reason why you said that to me is because that when someone's older, they're they don't want to listen to someone that is younger because it's what does it say?
Like a little bit humiliating, huh?
Yeah, that's it. So and from there, a week later, sorry, 2 weeks now, I legit recently just got I unhire him. So like 2 days ago, Sammy. So
Mhm.
I now obviously I don't just like get rid of my VA and have nothing to no one running my eBay. Obviously, like I had to plan before I get rid of someone. So I
Smart.
already have someone, and then I got rid of him. I don't want to say get rid of him. It's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
no,
low.
that makes it sound so
I
like
want to find.
corporate.
I know, man. I don't want to say
Oh,
that word, man.
this is
Yeah, I
capitalism to
say
the max.
unhire.
So wait, so just to clarify, like so my concern with that VA was he wasn't like he wasn't he like I correct me if I'm wrong, right? But was he
Yeah.
like listening to everything that you were saying?
Yes, he was.
Mhm.
He's just also like doing his thing as well because he knows more experience than me. So I was like,
Right.
okay, why not him take charge? And then uh 5 months later, when I'm working with him, now I
Mhm.
met you, like legit last month. I work with you. I learned so much from you as well because you're pretty much my mentor. I respect you, bro. And
Appreciate that.
I
Yeah.
yeah, like you told me that it's more better to work with someone that is around your age, and you actually like opened my eyes. Like you actually
Mhm.
speaking facts. Like yeah, everything you said is true, man.
So did you get somebody like close to your age?
Yeah, she wasn't like as you said like 18 to 21. She's actually 23 24, turning
Okay, yeah.
24. Well,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And she's cool as anyway. She's Asian and like I don't know, like Asians are so cooperative. I don't know why, bro. Like
I'm telling you.
I didn't realize it, bro. Like she's so cooperative. When I'm working with my previous VA, he was like
Like dominating.
it's like yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that and tough stuff. I mean, obviously he knows more experience than me, but it's just like it's just a different vibe to it. Like you can tell like you can understand this VA already like because you can just feel it, it's like it's the
Right. You
vibe,
feel more in control, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Yes, exactly. I want to feel more in control.
Right.
It's,
So
yeah,
just to speak on that, so the number one concern that I had with your VA was he had he wasn't full time into your business, right?
it wasn't, yeah.
So he was probably doing he was like he since you found him on Upwork, what ended up happening was there he has the freelancing mindset. And when somebody has the freelancing mindset, what ends up happening is that they don't like they see you as replaceable, right? There's not that emotional connection. It's not that you guys are working together to solve a dream or working on a dream or something. It's more like this guy's my client. He's like more like a paycheck to me. It probably isn't as personal as well it should be, because with my team is we are like siblings. It is that kind of environment that we foster. And that environment is so important because you need somebody who's let's say my team is let's say they have a sick day or something, right? They will still show up and do the bare minimum just to keep the accounts alive without me having to tell them. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
we're not doing it hourly. It's because they care about me and because I care about them. And then in that turn, what ends up happening is the accounts they get taken care of. Your business survives, right? Your business is as good as the people who are working for it. Do you get what I
That's
mean?
it. Yeah.
So that is like the main thing that I wanted you to have. So just while you're growing, so this relation that you're building with this person, right? Like you got to make sure that you guys once they start with you, you end with them. Do you get what I mean? Like that is
That's
like
it.
maybe they'll go, maybe something will happen, I don't know. But that's the mindset that you need to approach everything with. You know what I mean? Like we dine together, we die together. You
That's
get
it.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm.
So tell me about this Javier. How did you find them, yeah?
Well, I actually got it from you. You recommend it. So I go to Facebook and I just searched up working virtual assistant working from home uh in Philippines. So I found it. I go to multiple group chats. Not gonna lie, bro, I was really struggling. What I mean by that is that group chat, they don't allow you to post while you just recently joined. They have to
Mhm.
accept you from admins or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I'll just give it a like few days. And somehow I able to like post on this one after multiple attempts on posting on the group chats. I finally got one group chat that I'm able to post, even though I recently just joined. And yeah, she's I didn't filter all the VA out before so what I do before I hire someone, right, is I have to text them saying how old are they um before I join a Zoom call with them, because there's no point of joining a Zoom call when they're like, let's say 30 or 40 years old. There's no point. So I rather like,
Mhm.
yeah,
It
because
depends, you know, if you're 40 or something, then that would be okay, you know what I mean? I've
mm,
had,
mm,
don't get me wrong, I've had VAs that were like 45, 50, so on as well, right? The
okay.
difference was is they were not freelancers, right? I got them through a referral from my current VA. He said that when I went to college, I had a professor, right? He taught me this, right? He's looking for a job right now. He asked me, and then he
Yeah.
referred them to me. That was different, right? Because it came through somebody I knew. Do you get what I mean?
Mm,
So that is very important, you know, like going through like somebody else, because if somebody goes through something else, then what's gonna happen is they're gonna, first of all, right off the bat, before they meet you, your reputation precedes you, right? Like for
mm,
example, if I told you that, hey, Philip, I want you to meet my partner, like he's a great guy, right? You're gonna meet him and already you think he's a great guy. Like the respect and everything is gonna be there. Do you get what I mean? So that referral is important. But when you're finding somebody through something like Upwork, or even, in my opinion, even like a virtual assistant group is not a great place to find somebody. The reason why
mm,
is because unless this is the first job, right? That's the big conditional. If they had experience before, like this is not what I'm looking for, right? I would look for like maybe like Filipino group chats or something. You know what I mean? Just like jobs in the Philippines, not a virtual assistant, but jobs in the Philippines. And then from there, in those posts, I would go ahead and tell them, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody, and like this is how much I'm gonna pay them," and then they'll be more like willing to accept that because they don't have the freelancing mindset. A VA group still has the freelancing mindset to some degree. Do you get what I mean?
mm, yeah.
So this person, like, did they have like a background or like
Well,
the
she is from the Philippines. I didn't. I recently just met her like a few days ago.
yeah,
So yeah, she gave me that she has that good energy, and what's it called? She just recently started doing online freelancing actually.
gotcha.
I'm her second. Yeah, and this guy, the reason why she reached out to me is because her first employer, he's doing Etsy. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know some stuff about Etsy, but I don't really like go forward with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why she reached out to me, because I posted that I um that I posted about fulfilling orders, customer service, um
Mm-hmm.
yeah, listing
Gotcha.
items, and e-commerce. That's what caught her eye, so she reached out to me, and then we just connect so well, man, from there.
Yeah, no, that's good. So there's definitely gonna be a learning curve first. So you're gonna have to like be patient with
Yeah,
her for the first month while
yeah,
you're probably gonna have to hand teach her everything, right?
yeah. I
But
did that today.
yeah, good. So, but very important, you should probably start making training manuals.
Training manuals. Okay.
You know, like
What?
whatever you're teaching her, like write it down, record a video or something. That way
Okay.
you don't have to repeat yourself over and over again. You know what I mean? I always like to
Yeah.
go ahead and document everything so that way if I train somebody, the next time I need to train somebody, it's already there. Because
Mm.
training is exhausting, dude. Like
I
daunting
know
work.
what you mean, man.
I'm
Like
tough.
I have to like point out, oh, it's there. Like no, go do that one. And I was like, oh, I'll just take control of it, and I just show her. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's why if you record it, they can just watch it on their own time. And then
yeah,
from there they're able, like, training is a big deal in this part of the business. What I like to do is whenever I hire somebody new, I just tell one of my other VAs to train them. Like I don't
yeah, yeah. I
I
was thinking
leverage
about
that.
that. Like, yeah,
Yeah, so that's one, but in your case you're gonna have to go ahead and like you're kind of build up from the ground up. But at least now you know how to hire. Like you probably got so many messages.
yeah. Actually, I do.
Yeah.
That one group chat, man, it's crazy. I just posted that one post and like got like about 20 in with the span of an hour
Yeah.
message requests.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So like we talked about your budget, and then so you could put whatever budget that you have. It could be $100 a month, it could be 200, it could be 500, whatever you're comfortable with. That's how much that you should have put for your budget. And there's gonna be a taker for every number you put. You get what I mean? If you have a
Mm,
lower budget, it might take you a longer time to find gold, right? But
mm,
it's still out there. There's thousands and thousands, if not millions of people who are looking for this opportunity that you're presenting. You know what I mean? Like you like think about it this way, you're a provider, man. Right? People don't have jobs. People and from your perspective, they are working from home comfortably, right? Imagine the kind of provision you're providing them. It's a big deal. It's a big deal,
yeah.
especially for women. Yeah, they don't have to go out and slave
Oh,
away outdoors. They can comfortably from their home, like do the task that they're looking for. Yeah, I hope
yeah.
it's a good thing we're talking about eBay because not a whole bunch of feminists are doing eBay dropshipping. Yeah, so I'm not
Nah.
gonna get flamed for something saying something
Nah,
like that.
bro, you are. Not like
Yeah, I'm
Andrew
telling.
Tate.
I'll tell you, like he gets flamed all day long. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
Uh,
you. So okay, give me an update what's happening with your account, yeah?
yeah, well, looking at it right now, recently just got two sales in like 1 hour, but
Nice.
thank you, bro. Legit, I don't know what, like yesterday or the day before. Well, yesterday I know I didn't get any sales at all, but I have 3,300 K listing.
Nice. Nice.
3 point K. Yeah.
So
3 point.
what's your total revenue for the month, yeah?
Total revenue for the month.
31 days,
Let's
yeah.
Oh, mine's only say 90 days.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Um it's 3,461.
3,461. All right. So that's the 30-day total or 90-day?
90-day total.
Okay, that's a bit low. It's a bit low. So what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think you netted in? So you've been using EcomSniper for the last month or so, yeah?
Yeah, I've been
And
using it for like 1 month, yeah.
how many listings did you post with us, yeah?
So before I use your tool, I had 600 items
Mm-hmm.
listed, though half of those item was out of stock. And the reason why I put it out of stock is because um those items was listed from Catch, and I got restricted a few times from Catch actually. Oh, sorry, restricted from eBay because I've been putting tracking numbers on from Catch to eBay. And I recently watched your video too, man. Talking about no tracking numbers, and
Okay,
yeah,
I hear you.
it legit. I just watched it like a few minutes ago, but yeah, it's just like it's just like they don't really care that eBay doesn't really care that if you don't put tracking number or not, because what they really care about is um the amount of what's it called,
Cases.
problems, cases. That's it. So that's
Yeah,
what they care about, and that's what leads to bad feedback, negative feedback to your store, which leads to no sales. You try to avoid that. And
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah.
So the
uh
very important, like when you're not using tracking, you must be excellent with customer service. Like you
mm,
follow up the moment you order it, you message the customer so in such a friendly way where they feel embarrassed or shy to open up a case with you. Do you get what I mean? Like imagine like you already have such a great story to begin with. You know what I mean? Like you're 21 years old, you're working like you said you told me you work in three jobs. And
yeah.
before that, like why don't you give us a little background about like what you're doing right now?
like before I do online business or like
Just in general, like what do your day-to-days look like? Yeah.
right now, well, um what's it called? I do I just pretty much wake up. I only have one job now, which is I work in the airport,
Mm-hmm.
working 30 plus hours a week,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me about um close to $900 AUD. And I use that money to obviously save and then have bills to pay and then have orders to pay. And pretty much I recently met with a Chinese supplier actually in person instead of on phone because you don't know what they're like behind the phone. So
Mm-hmm.
I actually met this person. How I met this person is by my mum actually. My mum actually co-worker at the Humpty Doo Tavern where I used to work with, right? She's a chef there, right? Um, my mom was like, "Hey Philip, I know a Chinese supplier that she's doing makeup and Chinese supplier and just doing makeup and stuff, right?" And I was like, I wasn't interested at first, right? And what's it called? Once I'm at work uh working one day, this one day my manager, which is her boyfriend, right? She she said that he said that, "Hey, remember that your mom told you about that Chinese supplier?" And I was like, "Yo, yeah." She told me about it. He's like, "I think you should really like talk to her because it would be really good to have someone that is from China that you trust and know that they can give you cheap product." And I was like, I hadn't really thought about that. I, I thought I wasn't listening to my mom at all. You can say that. So I was like, okay. I ring up mom. Hey mom, can you plan a meeting with her? And she's like, yeah, sure, why not? I had a meeting with her last week on Sunday, and bro, she showed me that Chinese supplier showed me multiple products, bro, and one of them are trending. Like actually a few actually trending, right? So I think um I might
That's
I'm
awesome,
gonna have
dude.
I ask legit I got her number and she asked her if you want to do another meeting and she's like, yeah, I'm down. And also I mentioned my friend to her as well because my friend is like also like into business as well. He's doing forex trading and also um his older brother, he's like a multimillionaire. He owned like m multiple business. He's doing stock trading, and yeah, he's pretty much up there, man. So I'm actually grateful for him. So obviously, I want to be here. I want to have this. I did have this mindset, but once I met him, my friend, it's just a click. We just had that same mindset, and we just keep elevating together. And
It's awesome.
yeah, that's why I want
No,
him to be in this meeting as well. Next
yeah,
meeting I have.
no,
Yeah.
100%, dude. Like, if you can already trust them, that's a huge deal, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that they're gonna be shipping your items out on time, making sure that they're like they have accountability because of your personal network, I think is a fantastic idea, especially if you can get the shipping and price all the way low, because ultimately that what really like if you can get the price low enough on eBay or anywhere, right, it's gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And if you have that relationship, they can really fight for you and make sure that you're getting those deals that you're looking for. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So to circle back to what I was saying about the importance of customer service, like you have a great story, man. Imagine you communicated that on every order to somebody, right? Let's say somebody they Catherine from Australia, she bought something from you, yeah? And
Yeah.
she knew that, you know, you're working like maybe your night jobs or whatever to make sure that you're providing for your family, you're taking care of yourself, right? Do you think she's gonna open up an item not received case or she's gonna message you? She's gonna message you
Uh,
first
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
because you got to her because you're building like a personal connection with her. So it's extremely important when you're not uploading tracking to make sure that you have a relation with your customers. And that relationship can be formed 90% of the time with just that first message a personalized message about who you are, what your story is, and you're thanking them for, like supporting your family business.
That's it. Yeah, man.
You get what I mean? Like you want to
Yeah,
basically, like, if they complain to eBay, then they are pretty, like, they're assholes. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I can't say it any more plain than that, right? That's
hey man,
and
that's a truth, man.
yeah, we're not corporations or anything like that, man. We're just small businesses that are just trying to make it, right? And maybe do something bigger with our lives. And if
That's it,
people
man.
understood that, like, they would, it's it's even if, let's give a hypothetical. If you really, let's say you met a murderer or something like that, yeah?
Yeah,
He might have done some horrible things, and he should be punished for it. However, the more you talk to somebody and you understand, the deeper you understand them, you find it becomes harder to hate somebody. Like, you can think about somebody that you probably hate the most in this world, but if you understood him truly, it maybe you still don't agree with anything, maybe you should be punished or whatever. However, you would still find it hard to hate him. Do you get what I mean? So
mm,
that understanding, right, is what we're trying to give to our customers on eBay. So that way they don't give us negative feedback. That way they don't, like, open up cases. Just let them know that, hey, if you have any issues, just contact me. I'm here 24/7, round the clock for you. Right.
yeah,
And then if they have any problem, we do them justice. We don't fight them. We don't do nothing. We make sure we resolve their issue, and we try to go above and beyond. Right. That level of service is what makes, this business sustainable. That is exactly the way that we do it. You get what I mean?
yeah. Like I remember that the first I don't know, I think it was the second time I had a Zoom call with you. You mentioned me about Alex Hormozy. Bro, I watched this third episode of it. I should have like watched the whole thing by now, but I was just been busy doing my own shit. Um
Mind blown.
uh yeah, like holy bro, he talked about so much customer service, so much about like his experience through uh what like tr personal training, like it's just bro, it's mind-blowing, man. Like
I'm telling
holy.
you. I'm telling you. That's probably the only YouTuber I watch at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
or I listen to a Spotify podcast, like, while I'm driving, while I'm outside. That's all I do, man. I just put on some Harmozy, and all these bombs are just dropping on my head. You know what I mean?
True.
The value, and it's all real. Like, everything it says is real. Like, if you
Speaking
finish
facts, man.
those two books, $100 million offers, $100 million leads, the only thing that you're gonna feel moving forward is, shit, I don't have, like, why am I so lazy? Like, I should be doing work or something like that, because it gives you a clear roadmap to achieving your goals. You know what I mean? It's very practical, very logical, very systematic and organized. You know what I mean? There's no more confusion on what I need to do. It's more about, I need to get to work.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Finish those books, man. Like, they will give you the clarity that you need. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for sure, man.
and it's good, like, I support 100% you, like, venturing out, doing, honestly, man, like, since you're starting such a young age,
Yeah.
you're definitely gonna make it. Like, as far as guarantees go, like, if there's a candidate that is gonna be successful, right? It's guys like you who start at this age and then they continue, because now you think about it, you're making meetings and stuff. What other 21-year-old does that? Probably none that you know. Very
No.
rare occurrence, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if you're starting these kind of things at that age, what's gonna end up happening is, like, they're gonna compound, and your experience. This Harmozy says this as well, right? He says, who's the one that is successful? Is it the 30-year-old who started, like, their first business when they're 30, or is it the one who started their own business when they were like 17 and then they are now 30 years old, but they are like full CEOs because they have 10 years of experience under the belt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're already hiring people, you're making deals, connections, whatever the case is. Like you're priming yourself up for success. So the one thing that I will say though is work quickly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The reason why is because in the end of the day, like, why are we making this money to begin with? Right? What's your reason?
My reason, obviously, I will never forget. I want to retire my mom. I want her to live like stress free, man. She's working two jobs. Like I didn't tell this you yet. Oh, I did tell you this, but I'm gonna repeat it. She's been working. She's a full-time job on the other job, full-time job on the other job. So she's doing like a cleaner at a Humpty Doo Tavern, and she's just working like legit only like 12 hours a day, man. She only had like 3 hours sleep. It's insane, but I don't know how she do it. And she's 43 years old, man. Like, bro, she's doing way better than me. Hands down, man.
No,
Right?
I'm telling you.
So she's putting like 70 hours, like legit 70 hours a week, single mom. So that's the reason why I want to provide, I want to retire her. And give me 5 years, man. Give me 5 years. I will, no, actually, matter of fact, give me 3 years. I will retire her in no time, man.
Do it in one, dude. Do
Yeah,
it in
I'm gonna be
one. What?
delusional. I'm gonna do it in one.
Do it
Screw
in
it.
one.
Screw
Do it
it,
in
bro.
one.
Yeah,
There need not be time in between our success. You know what I mean? Like, it's input is equal to output. It's
yeah,
that simple, and it always has been that simple, right?
yeah,
Those long time frames are all bullshit. In eBay dropshipping, right? Somebody give me 100 accounts. Let me post 10,000 items on 100 on those 100 accounts within a month, right? I'll be making a minimum 100,000 a month. Like, there is nothing else to it. You know what I mean? Input is equal to output, especially in the business world. It has nothing to do about your time. It's about the total amount of work that it has been produced in that time. Do you get
yeah,
what I mean? It's more about the amount that you get done, not about the time that you spend. Somebody can spend like 30 minutes a day drop shipping on eBay for the next 10 years. Is that gonna really do anything? Probably not. Probably not. But if somebody who went ahead and, like, maybe hired like 30 people managing 30 different accounts, right? And he's just overseeing it, that is a lot more output with and within a month you'll see success higher than anybody else. Right? It has nothing to do with time. Time is a fool's gambit, right?
yeah,
Anybody who's like saying that, oh, like, well, give it some time or whatever, they don't know what they're talking about. Put some
yeah,
more effort in, yeah.
yeah,
100%. Like, your that goal that you have, beautifully said. You're gonna definitely, like, that kind of fire that you have, that's what's needed, yeah. So
yeah,
just to close off this part,
yeah,
that book is gonna give you the clarity that you need to be able to execute like $1 million plan, right? It doesn't
yeah.
have to be with eBay, right? In the end of the day, like I'm telling you this genuinely. I sell like the software and everything, like, for this eBay dropshipping software. However, like, if you find something better, you should go ahead and pursue that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like, all I want to see is you being successful, and then I'll ride your wave. Maybe you'll take me with you.
I definitely will.
I'm telling you.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah, ki. Inshallah, ki. So back to eBay. So in your 30 days, how much do you think you netted so far in the 30 days that you've been using EcomSniper?
Oh, oh wow. Actually, I had less than 1,000 in revenue, and now I crank up to like what now is like 3,000. So I made like pretty much $2,400 in revenue just by using EcomSniper in 1 month. It's
Gotcha.
insane, man.
Gotcha. But how much? But revenue is great. However,
Yeah.
but what did you net on that? Like, what do you think roughly?
Profit. I didn't really calculate it properly.
Because ultimately, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
And $500 profit. I
Five
can
hundred
say
dollars
that
profit.
$500
Gotcha.
profit.
Gotcha. So now that you, like, understand that it is about the total amount of listings,
Yeah.
do you see that progressing the amount of listings is gonna get you to the dollar amount of profit that you're gonna get. Like right now, for you to like month over month, your account is gonna start growing and building, but you're gonna have to keep listing items continuously. Do you get what
Yeah.
I mean? So with that being said, like, do you see the vision now with eBay?
Yes, definitely. Especially
Like
I'm using this tool. Yeah, man.
I'm telling, like the clarity is there now, like how to execute eBay and actually be very profitable with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. That is the main, and you should track your numbers. Like you have, do you write everything down?
Yeah, I had well, my previous VA, he made obviously a spreadsheet of it already.
Uh-huh.
So I copied it and then make it my own because he's already a owner of his own one. He made that
Mhm.
spreadsheet, so I just copy and write that, made my own. So I'm the new owner of the new spreadsheet, and everything is
Gotcha.
recorded. I do the things that he was doing, and now I'm teaching it to my new VA.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a strong hold on your numbers because you need to make sure that things are progressing. And so give me so markdown sales, promotions, sending best offers. Are you doing all of that every day?
Uh, selling offers, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one? Sorry,
Markdown sale.
markdown sales. Oh, what is that?
So watch chapter one of the course. I mean, sorry, chapter zero, right?
Chapter
And
zero. Okay.
it talks about markdown sales, and you need to put a coupon and run a markdown sale. Basically, it's a sale event that's happening on your store that's giving everybody 5% off or 10% off on your whole inventory for the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't watch that part yet.
Watch it
Damn.
because like that makes a huge difference, right?
Yep.
Um, let's so markdown sales, make sure you're applying that. Coupons, put a 5% coupon. It's all in the course,
Yeah.
by the way. It's all in the course.
Yeah.
Don't worry about writing it down, yeah? So I'll probably send you like a message that just like recaps what you gotta do moving forward.
Mm.
Run a markdown sale, run the coupons, um, and then just keep listing. Right. And are
Yes.
you like making sure that you're restocking the items of the sold items?
Yes, I always keep doing that. Yeah.
Good, good, good. So yeah, so that kind of that so just keep doing that. I'm gonna follow up with you again, maybe like next week or something.
Yeah, man. All good.
Yeah, and then you just like we'll maybe we'll do a more private one, and then we can kind of dive deep into your account and just make sure that you are executing in a way that is growing your account month over month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, man, I think
Yeah.
that wraps it up. Like, do you have, can you give any advice to anybody watching? You might get a couple watchers here.
Oh man. Well, pretty much just like listen to Sammy pretty much, man. Like listen to your mentor. Like he knows he know more than anyone else in this workspace that I know of, right? He's legit, and hey, he giving good source out, right? And he's talking to someone like a nobody like myself, right?
Oh, come on,
And
dude. Come on, dude.
nah, man,
We're
like
all nobodies, yeah.
and he's like obviously successful himself, and obviously like listen to him, man. Shout out to my boy Sam.
I appreciate that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna end it off with that. All right, now,
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, bro.
alhamdulillah. Now we're shillers.
Thank you, bro.
Alrighty.